Hey guys, Gabe here with another fragrance video. Now this fragrance video is going to be for my good friend, Trentyn Breeding. Since he's done so much for me, he always has. He's always been chill since I've ever met him, which I've known him for going on 10 years at this point. And we're going to be going over, so this video is for him, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But we're going to be going over and asking, are Nautica Fragrances still good in summer of 2026? So let's get my intro in and let's get going. So, Trentyn Breeding, he's one of my best friends of all time. He's good. He's awesome at football, and he's just always been chill with me. He's been helpful with me. So, the reason I'm talking about him mentioning him is because, and I'm doing this video is because he wears, if not, he used to wear Nautica Fragrances in middle school. I know, but now we're going into 10th grade. So, but I think he still wears this one, but we'll go over it in a minute. But we're just going to go do an overview over all of these, and just do a quick overview of all of these. And I'll say, are they still worth it at the end, or yes or no? So we're going to start off with the one that started it all, Nautica Classic. Yeah. And it matches the color of my shirt. I should have worn my Nautica shirt, but I have my awesome Fila shirt on that I wear on awesome summer days. So, Nautica Classic. Everybody knows it. Yeah, it's a very clean, aquatic, fresh, soapy fragrance. Now, it's definitely not for everybody, but it's very nostalgic fragrance for me. And also, shout out to TLTG Fragrance Reviews. I might even send this video to him. And I'll also give him a shout out in the description as well, because I love Ross Carlos. Everybody go subscribe. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. Please go subscribe to him. He's almost, if not, he's at 200,000 subscribers, and he well deserves it, because he's an awesome dude and a great mutual friend of mine. But yes, this is if you want a clean, masculine, soapy, fresh fragrance that'll give you a decent performance, check out Nautica Classic. My uncle wore this, and my uncle Michael did too. Alright, so if you're not a fan of Nautica Classic, if you want an even fruitier take on it, I would recommend Nautica Blue. Now this one actually has a different style of a pineapple note. Man, but that still smells really good. This is a more fruitier take on the Nautica Classic DNA. Now this is my second bottle of this. My first bottle I've ever got of this. Oh god, I can't set it up really well. This is my second bottle. My first bottle of it was leaking like crazy, and it got all sticky on my shelf. I got to clean that shelf. But this one is not leaking at all. So this one, it has the same DNA as Nautica Classic, although this one is a more fruitier take. And actually, this is the one fragrance that Trentyn used to wear. If not, he still wears. Now, if you don't like Nautica Classic, you may want to check out Nautica Blue, because this one might fix your problem, because it's a more fruity take on the Nautica DNA. If you want a fruity fragrance that's great for the gym, and I understand why Trentyn likes this. He works out a lot, and he's strong. He does football. Hey, these are great fragrances for that. So if you want a fruity, fresh, fun fragrance, check out Nautica Blue. Shout out Trentyn. All right, for an even fruitier take on that DNA, and spoiler alert, this is my favorite Nautica fragrance. This is Nautica Blue Sail. Now, this one gets no love at all. Oh, man, dude. Now, the reason I love this fragrance is it's how fruity this one is. It's even fruitier than Nautica Blue. Man, it still smells so good. You hear stuff about Nautica Voyage and Nautica, sometimes on Nautica Blue, but you don't hear stuff about Nautica Blue Sail at all. This is one you don't want to sleep on, especially given that it's my favorite Nautica fragrance. Now, this is if you want extreme fruitiness. If you like extreme fruity fragrances, this is the one for you. Nautica Blue Sail. Alright, now let's get into the Nautica Voyage line. The most beloved as well. For good reason. They're good. They have good flankers. They have good performance. And they all range in a very good manner. So we're going to start off with the original Nautica Voyage. One of the highest, if not the highest selling fragrance on all of Amazon. Oh man, that green apple note really works. Now my friend Jeremy Williams, he moved sadly. I miss you, bro. But he wore this fragrance in 6th grade. And he was friends with Trentyn as well. So I think Trentyn also wore this fragrance as well. And this is my old bottle of Nautica Voyage. See, but look at this atomizer. It's pressurized. This one's definitely not. And I've already used quite a bit of it. So, now this is definitely not my #1 favorite fragrance of all time, of course. But you see from the uses, that's because I wear this like when I go to with my friend Gage to the field house. The Greenwood Field House. This is when I wear these fragrances for this time. And this fragrance is great for this time of year. I think this fragrance is just better for school and gym and anytime you're on an occasion like working out. That's what this fragrance is good for. The OG Nautica Voyage. Still a great fragrance nowadays as well, even in its current formulation. All right, now let's go over Voyage Heritage next. The reason I'm not going over these fully is because you can see my full Nautica Voyage buying guide video. I'll leave a link to that down below as well. But this is Voyage Heritage. Now, this is this one has lavender, mint, and rosemary. Man, I love that. I love the mint note in this one. And I've already used quite a bit of it. I need to get a backup bottle of this. I still see it. You could get these at the rack stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, Nordstrom Rack, Macy's Backstage, all of that. You don't want to sleep on these either. These are great fragrances. Now, a lot of people, when they see other ones, they just skip it and they just go straight for the original. I actually would recommend, if you don't see the original and you see the flankers, probably to just still pick one of the flankers up, because I like all of the flankers. So, if you want a nice, this one's definitely brighter than the original. If you want like a nice minty fragrance, check out Nautica Voyage Heritage, and you can see the glare of my phone right on the bottle. Great stuff. All right, let's talk about Voyage N83 next. So this one is a more of a spicy take on the original Nautica Voyage DNA. It actually, one of the notes list is called spicy mint, not just mint. It's not mint or spicy mint. Man, this one takes a way darker turn than Heritage does. This is like, say you want Nautica Voyage, but you want it more of a, like, if say Nautica Voyage is at like the top of the ocean. This is basically like if you want to go deeper into the ocean. That's what this fragrance would remind me of. So think of those categories. Now, the performance on this one is also really good as well. Now, if you say you like Nautica Voyage, but you want it more of like a darker turn, N83's got you covered. Nautica Voyage, N83. Good stuff. All right, here's my spoiler alert. This is my favorite of the Voyage line. Well, if you already saw my video of the Voyage of buying guide, you already know this is my favorite. This is Voyage Sport. This one has like an apple. It has apple, mint, citrus. Now, this is probably like the worst, if not the second worst performing of the line, but It's still not bad. I get about, the last time I wore, I got about 7 hours. Well, about 6 to 7 hours. Sorry, guys. I hate that 6-7 meme, bro. But I'll say so about 6.5 hours or so, which is not bad, but especially for the price. And I don't have anything on, so. Whoa. Wonder what's wrong with this bottle. Wow. Yeah, it's just leaking. Hold on. I think it's just leaking a little bit. I think it's alright. Yeah, I see what's wrong. It's alright. Oh, it's better. I think it was just clogged for a second. But, yeah. I just love the brightness of this one. And now, it's bright like Heritage, but Heritage is more of a spicier fragrance than Voyage Sport is. Now, this one still I like a little bit more than Heritage, but these are definitely the brightest ones off the bat. Out of everything we've talked about today, even in the classic line, these are the brightest ones. So if you want a bright citrusy version of that Voyage DNA, go with Voyage Sport. And I hope... No, it's not leaking. I think it's just because the atomizer was clogged for a second. These atomizers get messed up all the time. Now, this one, spoiler alert, is probably my least favorite of the Voyage line. It's not a bad fragrance. It's a solid fragrance. It's just, there's only one thing I don't really like about it. We're talking about Midnight Voyage. Well, there's a couple things I don't like about it. The first thing I don't like is that they only make it in 50 ml bottles, unlike the other Voyage fragrances, they make it in 100 ml, even in 200 ml of the original. But this one, they only make 50 ml. The only thing I don't like about this fragrance is because, yeah, it smells good. It still smells, it's a very solid smell. I like the smell. It's just, I don't like how people compare it to like a blue fragrance. Like, it smells nothing like, it smells nothing. Ah! Sorry, guys. It smells nothing like Dior Sauvage. It smells nothing like, well, over there, Bleu de Chanel, and it smells nothing like Versace Dylan Blue even. So, this does not smell like one of those blue fragrances. This is its own thing. But it's not, and the performance is probably the worst performing one for me. It's not a bad fragrance by any means. I like it. It's just, this is probably my least favorite of the whole bunch. There's the juice if you want to see. It's like a dark blue. So if you want kind of it is like a blue fragrance, but I just wouldn't compare it to the popular ones. It is Nautica Voyage. No, Nautica Midnight Voyage. Okay, so would I say Nautica fragrances are still... Hey, Trentyn, do I think Nautica fragrances are still worth it? Or to all of you? Absolutely. They're great aquatic cheapies. Great for a lot of summer occasions. Now, my favorite out of all of these is still going to be Blue Cell. I just love the fruity DNA that this one gives. But they're all good. So, Nautica Voyage is still... Nautica fragrances... I keep saying Voyages because Nautica Voyage is so popular. Are Nautica fragrances still worth it? Absolutely. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And hopefully, Trentyn, if you watched this far, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Love you guys. See you later. Goodbye.